cancel. Probably going to cut this out. Okay, so we've got an error report in the background, but we don't care. So looking at the team comp here, we've got 3 skins in our team and 1 skin, I believe, on their team. And, oh, true. Yo, Jordy Lee's here. Yes, I said my name on the interwebs, and I'm going to be doing a commentary with my buddy Andrew.
Hi, I'm Cassiopeia. I have Siren Cassiopeia as my skin, and Jordy and I will be laning together.
Yeah, I'm Earthrune Skarner. So they've got Mordekaiser and Vayne and Talon and Malphite and Morgana, so we're thinking this is a good game because that's pretty good damage potential. And if the Malphite or Mordekaiser plays well, they can tank effectively. Like, I know Mordekaiser is not a dedicated tank, but if he deals enough damage, he's indestructible.
And also, if Morgana lands her Dark Binding, we're kind of screwed from the damage output from Talon and Vayne.
Yeah, but we've got kind of a hipster team comp here with Cassiopeia, Skarner, and Sivir, who no one plays, and Malphite a bit. But we've got Sivir, who's kind of an AD carry, which works out. Cassiopeia and Skarner as AP, and then 2 tanks. So this could turn out okay.
Right now, we're just waiting for Jordy to load because he's the last one.
Look at that right there. It's like
Oh, sorry.
80.
It's Morgana and Mordekaiser.
See right there, I'm fully loaded. All right, so here we are starting the replay. Looks like, yep, Sivir's going mid to get that farm on. Me as Skarner and Andrew will be going top as stone buddies, I guess. So we can double stone them when she pops her out, and so do I. And I'm just going faster than she is, so I have to wait for her and taunt.
We're not really stone buddies.
Well, you turn them to stone and then I double stone them.
Oh, okay.
And besides, when you die, you turn to stone.
That's true.
Alright, so I'm going to try and hold this mic more in the middle. We will enunciate clearly. And actually, could you hold the mic so I can work the mouse?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Remember, bring it in the middle so I don't have to enunciate stupidly. Okay, so Cassiopeia is hiding in the trees here. Skarner is just chilling. Everyone's just staying at their turrets. Minions are coming out. Not a lot's happening.
Malphite just made a comment on how we have a snake girl and a rock scorpion.
Because we're cool like that. But they don't have a jungler, neither do we, so everyone's just getting in position now to lane. We've kind of heavy on igniting, and everyone except me and Malphite has flash, which I'll anyway, and 2 ghosts, so we can deal some fairly heavy damage. The enemy team, they have almost full flash, a teleport to stop backdooring, which could be annoying for me. Mordekaiser with ghost can ignite, which you don't see as often as flash, and then Malphite has a heal, which personally I carry too.
Well, personally, I think flash is useless on Mordekaiser.
Yeah. So Talon's getting off some early rakes here on the bottom, and
which deal no damage to Amumu. Amumu just heals it right off.
Let's see what Amumu has. Amumu has a Dorian shield, so that could be kind of annoying. But here it looks like Amumu just totally missed that bandage wrap. But our team's going to be aggressive on the bottom lane there. Meanwhile, in the middle, it's Morgana versus Sivir, which is a really bad idea for Morgana because she tries to Dark Bindings. Sivir just spell shields. So is she going in for the kill here? No, Morgana looks like she makes it under the turret with a health potion. Just barely, though. Up at top, you got anything to say on this, Andrew?
No, we're just early game harassing. We're trying to make sure we leave out their farming capability. Jordy's harassing with fracture.
Yeah, so Skarner's E, it's actually pretty handy because it deals good damage, especially because no one expects it. And it allows you to heal yourself too if you can just do that and then last hit. And neat thing about this Vayne is she's actually getting first a regrowth pendant. I'm not sure if that's common. I never care about anyone else's build. But it means that we're trying to apply early pressure to her so she can't just come in and dominate us when we get in a bad position. So, but that regrowth pendant is keeping her fairly healthy. So we're kind of nervous here. We're totally ignoring Mordekaiser. Cassiopeia is just throwing off those Qs. And
Poison helps take down his shield.
Yeah, so we're just hitting her, keeping her low, keeping her unable to do anything. At middle, it looks like Sivir is being pushed back to her turret by Morgana. And Morgana
fails a Dark Binding quite hard.
Yeah, you play Morgana so you can talk better here.
Right now, if you could have seen that, it kind of just disappeared.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's not draw attention to the fact that our stuff is freaking out. See, look, you can totally see that.
Okay, well,
Yeah, totally.
Morgana's a fail. Let's just leave it at that.
So, oh, cool. Heh, I can move my thing. Alright, so at bottom, oh, double Malphite. Malphite mirror match. Oh, my bad. Okay, so I really hate mirror matches, actually, because they can just be so annoying, especially mirror match Malzahar, because you just can't tell whose purple stuff is whose purple stuff. So up top, we've finally dealt some damage to Mordekaiser, but they both have regrowth pendants, so that's really not happening. Actually, so do I. So Andrew's being the lonely loner with no regrowth pendant. Down at bottom, it looks like Malphite circled around, managed to grab Mumu, but our good Malphite just ran out and punched him in the face and killed him. Talon's still farming. Malphite goes in. He's gonna throw his rock. No, he does not. Oh, true, he's out of mana, which is probably a good thing he managed to get that punch off then. So he's using that shield to just harass in last hit because he knows he can take some damage before he has to go back. So he can pretty much harass carefree.
Right now, Talon doesn't deal too much damage anyways.
Yeah, not until later. Although, I've seen Talons with like base 100 attack damage at level 1. So, I'm not really sure how. I'm going to have to ask a friend who plays Talon with his runes and stuff. But
it's exactly runes. Just build straight flat attack damage.
Yeah. Oh, actually, a few games after this when I finally made my Skarner Masteries. So, pretty win there. I've been using Malzahar Masteries up until then. Okay, so looks like Malphite's had to recall. The minion's pushing up, but okay, Talon is still here. So he's not actually going to do anything though. It looks like he doesn't want to get hit by the turret. Just afraid those minions are going to die early. So Malphite shows up. Talon gets smacked a couple times despite everything he's doing. And it looks like they're going to hit the turret a few times, but here's a Mumu. Just going to try and push off. Yep, lands the bandage toss of the ignite. Might be going for a Talon kill here, but Talon gets the rake off and then Malphite's shard. Oh, but he gets him with ignite. And Mumu's chasing Malphite. Malphite pops his heal to stay alive. And, oh, is this health bar working? Like, sorry, I know you have no experience here, but it's like ticking up.
Yeah, it is.
So, is that just, like, I don't know. Let's click on a minion they're punching. No, health bars really don't work.
Seem to be working for the champions.
I think that's because it automatically calculates in the healing they're receiving from their items. It doesn't actually show their current health, it just shows their last known health and then does the math. So we've been pushed back to our turret. We stay like this for a long time because we do not want to be chased by Vayne, especially early game. Because if she gets a hit with Quicksilver bolts, then she'll deal some decent damage. So we're just staying back. Andrew's attacking the wrong target. Anyway, so what do you have to say, Andrew?
I have nothing too much to say.
Well, speak up, son.
It's kind of just a slow game up until now.
Well, laning always is. But I think it's the most important part of the game because early kills can really snowball. Like, they can really get a really fed person. So it's kind of interesting. At mid, Sivir is 0-0-0, yet she ends up as one of the most fed. Of course, no one has too many kills. Talon has first blood, which isn't good, but he's a squishy, so after he pops Shadow Assault, we can just kill him. Looks like he's stacking Doran's blades here, which I really hate. They're pushing into the bush. I can't tell which Malphite is ours. Okay, that one's ours. So Mumu's gonna back off here.
And Jordy's gonna go back while I fend off the lane.
Yeah, I've just gotten enough gold for stuff. Good stuff. So let's see what stuff I have. Plus I'm out of mana. So until Skarner gets his Philosopher's Stone, he's kind of mana dependent. So I've just bought that now and my boots. Now I'm going to head back to lane. So once Skarner has his Boots of Swiftness and his Philosopher's Stone, they're just the build I use. He doesn't really have a lot of harass because he runs out of mana and speed. But you can go fairly well. So it looks like Sivir has gotten a kill here. Dodging a Dark Binding with her Spell Shield to grab a kill on Morgana.
Morgana's raging about that.
Well, not exactly raging, just trolling, kind of. Not really. Okay.
She should know that Sivir has a Spell Shield.
Yeah, I think she does.
And then she failed.
Yeah, Morgana isn't a good choice versus Sivir. So I always thought those things looked like butterflies, especially with his skin. It's like he's walking around with a swarm of angry butterflies around him.
Kind of does look like butterflies.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Okay, so now Andrew's backing off. When he comes back, we're gonna go for the double ult, try and grab a kill, because he can stun them, and then we can kill them, and then I can grab them, drag them back, and kill them more.
All they do is look at my face and they turn to stone.
Yeah, I already am stone. Anyway, use my left hand on the mouse there. Okay, so Sivir's got those giant blades bouncing everywhere, with Ricochet and her big giant blade throw. So, yeah, she pops the spell shield a little late there, but it looks like she's getting a lot of damage off of Morgana, and Morgana really has no response, because if she tries to land anything except her ultimate and bindings, Sivir will just spell shield out and continue to attack her and beat her DPS easily. Looks like Morgana's also going for more spell resistant mana, which I actually really like on Nasus and Malphite, but Sivir is going all physical damage, which means Morgana's spell shield and her chalice doesn't actually help. So it looks like I've got a kill there because I'm awesome. Probably drag them back, and Morgana's going to escape, so we just missed action there, sadly. Okay, I remember what happened here. I dragged him into the turret, and that brought him down. Like, Andrew showed up, distracted Vayne, dealt some damage, grabbed him from about there, pulled him to there-ish, and then he tried to run down, but
unfortunately that should have been our kill, but I failed with my petrifying gaze and should have been I should have flashed in front of Vayne and stoned her in the face.
When Vayne was running around here, Cassiopeia was trying to circle around to get her ult off. Well, she should have just flashed in front and fired backwards, but it's not like you play Cassiopeia every day. I personally can never use flash on Malzahar, even though everyone says you should. So
that's because you could flash and be like, purple stuff, dead.
Yeah, exactly. But I just kind of roll with Ghost. So Morgana's popping her flash to get out. Sivir is dominating mid lane, and she's getting mad farm because she's Sivir and she's got no laning enemies really.
Mad farm, mad fed.
Yeah.
Good game if we had fed Sivir.
Looks like people are still trying to die this. Like, Amumu barely makes it out with the same amount of health he's had all game because, of this software. Go for it, dude. Huh, I'm not even looking at you. Okay, so they're still doing what they've been doing all game.
Mordekaiser is popping his golden butterflies, and I'm throwing my snakes, and Skarner's popping his crystal things.
Yeah, we sound so annoying when we attack together. It's like pss, pss, and I'm like ching, and it just sounds stupid, especially when we get when I get high attack speed. So Sphere's going to farm the jungle now. She's just saying, I don't even care about Morgana, I'm just going to grab whatever I want. Down at bottom, Malphite. Okay, no, other Malphite shows up, so they won't actually be able to land the kill on Talon, I don't think. Up at top, we're pushing them back pretty hard. I'm using Fracture on the minions, just make them dead. She likes to do that. She runs up to me, pops that crucifixion thing or whatever it's called.
I don't think it's called crucifixion.
Yeah, I forget. It's like condemn.
Whatever. It's a knockback thing. Yeah. Morgana tries to gank us.
Yeah. Although Morgana actually switches places with Mordekaiser because they figured out that Sivir just dominates Morgana so hard. But by this point, it's too late. It's 6-1, and Mumu actually has 2 kills. Malphite has 2 kills, so Sivir isn't even fed. But their Malphite's doing pretty badly. Everyone else, not great.
Jordy has 2 kills, and I have 2 assists.
Meanwhile, Morgana is just rooting me all the time. I can shield